Thanks for tuning into our YouTube channel. A lot of people ask us, what exactly does Effluent Design and Fabrication do? We design and manufacture stormwater filtration and flow control products. Before we start showing you exactly what our products are, it's important to understand what they're used for. So we put together a brief video explaining exactly that. When the rains come, we often take for granted where all the water drains to. Surely you've seen the water on streets draining into the inlets along the curb line. So where does all that water go? Years ago, all the stormwater was simply piped into a nearby stream or daylighted and absorbed back into the ground. But now, a century's worth of construction has led to asphalt roadways and parking lots everywhere. The asphalt is an impermeable surface, and the rainwater cannot be absorbed into the ground. Nor can it be simply piped to a nearby stream, as the huge quantities of water will cause flooding everywhere. So civil engineers had to address the problem of stormwater management. The most common method of stormwater management is to have each site retain their own stormwater in the form of retention basin. There are many types of stormwater retention basins, but we will take a look at a typical open-air stormwater retention basin. As its name suggests, its job is to retain the water from the site and slowly release it back into the streams or land surrounding it. When the stormwater enters the inlets on the streets, it makes its way through a series of underground pipes that lead to the retention basin. The basin is typically sized to retain a larger volume of water than necessary. Engineers call this the 100-year flood. Once the water is in the basin, it is held back or retained by a specific sized hole called an orifice. The size of the orifice is critical, as it meters the flow of water back into the surrounding environment. The slow, controlled release of the water prevents flooding. Here you can see one of our products, the orifice plate, as it allows the water to pass through in a controlled manner. The aluminum grating in front of the orifice plate protects the orifice from clogging with debris. The large surface area of the grating prevents the small surface area of the orifice from clogging. When the storm is really bad or the lower orifice clogs, the next outlet for the water is the weir. This particular structure has two weir openings. The size and elevation of the weir is carefully calculated to control the flow of water. This weir is also protected by one of our products, an aluminum triangular type trash rack, and on the side, a custom aluminum flat rack. If the orifice openings and the weir fails to keep up with the surge of water entering into the basin, the next available outlet for the water is on the top of the structure. The water will rise to the top of the structure and pour into the top through one of our gratings. If all three of these outlets were to fail, the water will spill out of the basin through an area called an emergency spillway. You can see it here, where the top of the basin is notched downward and protected from erosion with stone baskets known as gabion baskets. So now you have a better idea of what we do. Basically, our products meter the flow and filter debris on stormwater outlet structures. You've only seen a small portion of the products we manufacture. We have many different styles to offer, and all of them are completely customizable. This video was intended only to give a brief explanation of what we do. Be sure to check our website, as we will be adding instructional videos including product installation and product reviews shortly. Thanks again for tuning into Effluent Design's YouTube channel and for taking the time to check out our website.